Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Kane's Calling is brought to you by SeatGeek. Use promo code Kane's Calling for $20 off your first order. And About the Fans. Use promo code CCI for 50% off your entire order.
What is going on, Canes fam? I'm Matty Ice. He is Caney X, and he is Tony V. How we doing tonight, boys?
What is up,
Friday
boys? Happy Friday. Yep.
night.
Amen to that. It is Friday.
Thank goodness, man. Didn't think I was going to survive it.
Long week, huh?
Yeah. Long week, catching up.
Putting in my hours.
From the weekend. Yeah, man. I was gone Thursday through, just Thursday and Friday, but it was just stuff piled up. So just got to take care of business. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah. But we're
'Cause
back.
I'm all
from the
done
bye
with school.
week.
Hell yeah. And I'm all done with school too. Let's go. Graduated.
There you
go.
go.
Fucking A, right.
Congratulations.
Let's do it. Thank you.
Damn,
Thank
dude. Only took you how long? How many years?
you. 4.5 weeks.
Oh, well, there you go.
It took me 4.5 weeks on a 4.5 week course, so I'm good.
There
Hey,
you go.
That's how we do it. Well, boys, how we been though? I know Tony just got back from Olive Garden.
Yes, I did.
Right? How was
How
that?
was it,
I'm
man?
surprised
What did
you
we
got
go
back
with?
back on time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't so bad. You know, decently packed. We got there early-ish, I guess, 7:00.
Mhm.
You know, so when we left, the dinner rush was coming in. People waiting outside and stuff. But my kids love Olive Garden, man. So we keep that place in business.
So what's your
there you
go-to?
go. What's the go-to? Man?
It depends. I wasn't so hungry today. Today was the salad and soup with the breadsticks. That's always it's always good. Salad's always a win at Olive Garden.
Right. That's my go-to right there.
Nice
Classic, man.
light meal today. You know.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, got to be healthy, right?
Yeah, man.
That's what they say.
Tomorrow's the day for debauchery. Saturday.
Yo,
Exactly.
But you just said soup and salad. Just reminded me. Do you guys have Caniacs? You might have had this place, but they went out of business recently. It was like right before COVID. Soup Plantation or Sweet Tomatoes. You never heard
I've
of
been
it?
to Sweet Tomatoes.
Yeah, we
It's
had
the
a
same
Sweet
thing
Tomatoes.
as Soup Plantations.
Yeah, I've been to Sweet
Dude,
Tomatoes.
that place was
That place was legit.
money.
Yeah.
It was like 11 or 10, $11 for a drink and unlimited food. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
They had the little mac and cheese bar and like where all the sweets and shit were. Yeah, man, the place was
So
place was the truth.
cool story. There's one that's actually supposed to reopen in San Diego near me.
Nice.
There you go.
So I don't know if it's gonna actually happen. It was supposed to be in like mid-July. Now that I think about it, but I miss that place, man. I was keeping that place in business. I'll tell you what, man. I was getting the
Hell
buy
yeah.
one get one just for myself. They charged me, man. Had to charge me for 2 people.
Yeah,
But
man.
anyways, we got a lot to get into.
It's been a
Caniacs
busy
did-
week.
I know it's been a busy week. Caniacs did a wonderful job getting that tweet out about most memorable Canes losses. So we'll go over that. Was it memorable or like worse?
It was the Canes football's worst
Worse.
losses in the last 4
In the last
years,
4
and that was
years,
actually
yeah.
shout out to Michael Doyle in OBB chat.
Yes,
He
sir.
come up with it, and I was like, let's put it out there and see what happens.
Mhm.
And a lot of people are still upset about it.
I know. You can tell, dude, from the reaction.
Yeah,
Um,
it went pretty crazy.
So we're gonna go through that. We got a really random rankings. I guess we essentially have 2 with the losses, the Canes football losses. We're gonna talk about the stadium.
Well, that really wasn't like a top 5 or anything. I mean, that could be 12 or 13, but
It's an honorary one.
yeah.
I got
Um,
I got a top 5. I
All
made a
right, I
top
can't
5.
wait to hear that one.
I do too. And then we got the Reddit post of the week. But I thought we could start it off. I'm gonna be a little selfish here. Obviously, your boy was in Vegas for a few days, went to Summer League. So kind of wanted to talk about that for a bit because I mean, unfortunately I wasn't able to see the Heat pick, Jovic.
Right.
On the
He got hurt, right? He's been little nagging leg injuries or something.
Yeah, and I mean honestly for Summer League, like once they have one small thing, like if
Yeah,
it
there's
could
no
be a
there's no
bruise,
use. Yeah.
it's,
Yank
it's
him out.
no, there's no point. It's just Summer
Yeah.
League, you know.
Right.
I mean, they shut down Paolo Banchero on the Magic after 2 games, and luckily I got to see both of them in person. And I don't blame them. It's like, you know, Summer League doesn't mean anything. Essentially, it's just, you know, you throw them out there, get some
He
experience.
did
you know,
look
build
pretty
some
legit though. I
confidence.
saw a little bit of the Magic games. He looks pretty legit.
Oh, we'll get to that.
What's up, Hebrew?
Thoughts on Tyler Hero's new tattoo?
Oh, boy.
It's like, honestly, I saw that. We'll get back to Summer League, but that Tyler, I got to talk about it now that he brought it up. It was like almost like a tattoo that you see in like one of those comedy movies, like that Will Ferrell would just get. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Oh,
Like
really?
in Old
Yeah,
School
yeah.
or something,
yeah.
or something like that. It was, yeah.
It looks like a Guy Harvey T-shirt on his chest.
yeah. Well, and especially because he's a pasty white dude,
Yeah.
and then he's just right here.
So many
Yes.
colors.
Yeah, Hebrew Hammer says it's like We're the Millers, the no regrets.
Oh
Tattoo.
my God!
That's
Yeah,
exactly-
yeah.
I think
No
this
regrets.
is even worse. This is even worse, man. Honestly,
Oh my God!
his
that's funny.
honestly his trade value went down.
just
His
because of the
trade value
tattoo.
went down.
Maybe,
Just
maybe
because
that's why
of that
the Heat
tattoo.
can't get traded. The Heat can't make that deal anymore.
Yeah, sorry.
Tattoo.
No KD. Not even
Oh,
Donovan
man.
Mitchell. Not happening. All
Not
because of that
happening.
tattoo.
Fucking
That's
tattoo.
hilarious.
Yeah, no, it's awful. I wish we had a picture of it now, but anyways, but no, like Paolo Banchero, man, honestly, like during Summer League, the thing I got out of it the most was like he separated himself from any of the top 3 because he went up against the first night he went up against Jabari and he locked his ass down defensively. Like I was really impressed with his on-ball defense, and he just got whatever he wanted, you know, scoring wise. I think the only negative type thing I would say is, and it's something I mentioned before, was his engagement, like defensively off ball. He kind of loses track of his man, but it didn't happen too often. It happened like once or twice, maybe in the 2 games I saw. And then the other thing I was going to say is he's a really good playmaker, better playmaker than I thought. But I thought like at the end of the game, so the second game, it was a tie game, and it was for the last shot to like win it. And he passed off, didn't, you know, even look to kind of take his own shot. That's something, you know, end of the game. Like I want to see, the bona fide number one option take that to the hoop or whatever, shoot a mid range, do something, look to score, be aggressive, and maybe that's something, just got to build with a little more confidence. But I was really impressed with the guy, man. Honestly.
What's up, brother Jay Blaze?
But yeah, man, and
do you have an NBA comp for him?
That's a great question. I would say like there's been similarities to like other score, like Kevin Durant is one that people have said. I see it. I think he's a little bit more like physical and uses his body to score more. I would see more like of a Carmelo, but I think I mean Carmelo wasn't really a defensive player, obviously.
Right.
I think he has the potential to be better than him as well.
But in terms of like the ease of scoring, you mean? That's why.
That's what ease of scoring,
mid range, score wherever the hell he wants.
Yeah. Absolutely. And he's even taller too. He's like 6'10", but he's like, because he was standing next to Jabari Smith, who's also supposed to be 6'10" on the Rockets, and he looked like he was an inch or two taller. So he might literally be like 7 feet tall, Yeah. But yeah, and that weekend was fun, man. I don't know if do you guys know who Dan Rue is? He's like a TikTok dude. He does like funny dance videos. He's like 4 million followers. I ended up playing roulette with him for like 2 hours.
No shit. Nice.
He was just betting on, he's from LA. So he was just betting on all Kobe numbers. So like, 2 for Gigi, 8 for Kobe, and 10 for his Olympic number. And
here we go.
And we ended up winning like 350 with him. So that was nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So it was a fun experience. And obviously,
but it's Vegas.
I wish I could have seen more of the Miami guys. They didn't really play that much. Charlie Moore played a bit because Jaden Ivey went down with an injury. So he got some run and he looked good. He had like 5 assists right out the gate. So he looked good in form. Hopefully he can get like a 2-way deal, him or Cam.
Nice.
But yeah. So, and there was a bunch of Miami dudes there. So like DJ Vasiljevic was playing. Sam Wardenberg was there.
Oh, nice.
Charlie and Cam. And there might have been 1 or 2 more. There was a couple guys. Oh, there was someone that transferred from Miami that transferred somewhere else. It was James Palmer, can't really count him. But
all right, I want to.
Yeah, there's a good amount of dudes.
No, that's it. I don't want to break this up real quick, but I'm done with your selfishness for the night. No, I'm just joking. But brother Jay Blaze has a question, and I was going to talk about this, later on in the show, but he has a question about what are your guys' take on the SEC and the Big Ten talk?
My biggest takeaway would be I just don't want to get left behind. Like I honestly don't care where we end up. Sure, it'd be nice to. I kind of have psyched myself into the Big Ten and getting a bi-yearly trip to LA to play USC in the Coliseum. That's and Ohio State and Michigan.
Right.
And in terms of in the eyes of the Big Ten, I think Miami makes a lot of sense just to have a footprint in Florida, because like the SEC is not going to give a shit about having another footprint in Florida because they have UF and potentially Florida State. So why not just give the Big Ten the biggest media footprint in the state, in the Miami market, in the South Florida market.
Right.
So yeah, that I just don't want to get left in a shitty ACC or a crappy Big 12 or something. That's my only concern.
Yeah, and I don't want to get stuck with like if there's a whole merger of the Pac. Well, now it's like the Pac-10, and in the ACC. Like I do not want to get stuck with that. That would be awful. Although like I would like it because there's obviously be some games close to me. I would much rather be. I think Big Ten would be my preference, just because of my selfish reasoning of like there would be some games in California.
Right, and
Um,
I was going to say the same thing.
and that possibility, and then also too, like, because this doesn't just impact football; it would impact basketball as well.
Right,
You know what I mean? And so,
and baseball.
yeah, and baseball. But I mean, I more so would focus on basketball and football because those are the two sports that are the most likely. Well, they make money, right? They're the only one
Mhm.
that, ones that don't lose money. Even some basketball programs don't make money. But playing in the Big Ten is, I mean, now has become like arguably the best conference for basketball as well. And I mean, honestly, I would love to play USC. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
So I would
It would be
lean
USC and
Big Ten.
UCLA.
Yeah, yeah, and that's true as well. But I agree with Tony. I just don't want to be on the outside looking in. That's
Yeah.
my biggest worry.
I agree with that too. But I think that, I mean, look at the SEC. I mean, they got everybody beaten up on that. You either have a top tier and you have a low tier. That's pretty much the SEC. With the Big Ten, I mean, I think we'll have, not only will we have a better footprint, like we can get our footprint out in California more in the West Coast. Right. I mean, now that we have Mario, we kind of have that now already. But I mean, and like you, Maddie, for selfish reasons, it's a 6-hour drive to go see the boys out there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I would really like them to see in the Big Ten. And the whole, I read some comments about, it's cold and the boys can't play in the cold and this and that. And man, come on, the cold.
Well, they have to come play here too. Like,
right. I mean, yeah, it's give and take thing. So
it's like what Toast said. It was cold when we were in the Big East too, man. Going to Boston College and going to Blacksburg and all those old school Big East teams in December. You got to go to Rutgers in December. Oh, fuck that. It was cold there too.
Right. Absolutely.
We took care of business there.
Yeah. I would much rather see us in the Big Ten than the SEC. Because it's going to go to 2 super conferences, and it's probably going to break down just like the NFL does. You know what I'm saying? I kind of see that direction they're going. I just would like to be, by next year, we make a decision on which one we're going to, because we're going to have to do it quick, because this is going to happen fast.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you, though, too. The other thing, if we do join the SEC, the one thing we could expect is our ratings are going to significantly improve. I don't know if you remember KNX, but the one episode we did after the Alabama game has the most views like we've ever gotten by like 5 times.
Yeah, it was absolutely crazy. You're welcome, Brother J Blaze.
But yeah, I think the biggest thing, like Tony said, we don't want to be on the outside looking in. That's the main thing.
I don't think
there's going to be teams like that. Yeah, I don't think so either.
I don't think we will.
No, because we got Dan. Dan's probably all.
Yeah, and going to Dan, I forget who posted it in our OBB chat, but Dan and Mario did like an interview at the Miami Business School, and within the first 10 minutes of AD Radakovich talking, he mentioned TV dollars and how important TV dollars are for not only the revenue generating sports of basketball and football, but for all the other sports, just the athletic department in general. So that tells me he's got the right frame of mind, that they're searching searching for something.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
So
yeah,
I think people are just freaked out because there was so much SEC talk at the beginning and it all kind of just quieted down, and people are just as us Canes fans tend to do, we freak out.
Yeah, we freak out a lot. That's just normal for us.
Yeah, that's normal.
Yeah, absolutely. Should we get into our really random rankings? What do you think, boys?
Yeah, let's do it. You ready?
Yeah. All right. So for this edition of the really random rankings, we are listing out our top 5 cities that we visited, right?
U.S. cities.
Yeah, U.S.
Top
cities.
5.
Sorry, I should have specified. Tony, you want to go first?
Sure, I'll go first. All right, for number 5, I've got Flagstaff. The whole Grand Canyon area is such a beautiful, beautiful part of the country, man. That whole Southwest. Number 4 is Mount Dora, Florida. I went here for the first time. It's it's a lake town, really. So a bunch of lake houses, a cute little quaint small town, and then that's like 30 minutes north of Orlando. But it was beautiful, man. I would definitely go back there. Number 3, I put Bonita Springs, but honestly, any of the beach towns in Southwest Florida, the small Bonita Springs, Fort Myers, all the way up to
I
Sarasota
love
County.
Fort Myers.
Oh man, we don't go to the East Coast anymore for the beaches. We always travel an hour west and go out there. Number 2 is DC. I love DC. Is just so cool, man. Just the way it's a big city, but it kind of feels like a small town. Everything's so close to each other. Very easy to commute around. And number 1 is
clean
Charleston.
too.
Yeah, very clean. And number 1 is Charleston. We had a great time in Charleston when we went a few weeks back. Yeah, great time. Great food, great drinks, great atmosphere, great people. You know, Southern hospitality is a real thing. Historic city too. So we had a great time.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. Should I go up next, man?
I'll go next.
Okay, you go ahead, Caniacs.
Well, my top 5, my number 5, it would have to be Fort Myers. I just love going down there. When I lived there, I have a buddy of mine who lives down there, and I would just go down there. You know, I love it down there. My second one is number 4. I put St. Augustine. I really loved St. Augustine, the old feel. You know what I'm saying? It's just and they got some really good food up there too. You know what I mean? Got a lot of sites, a lot of things to do. Number 3, man, I got to go with Flagstaff. I mean, I love being up in Flagstaff. Well, let me preface it. Flagstaff, Prescott area, all that area, because I could do Jerome, you know, all that up there. But I'm just going to put Flagstaff and Prescott all in one because this is gorgeous, man. The Red Rocks and, you know, they have wineries up there. It is. And then my second one, I'm going to have to go with San Diego. I really love going to San Diego. I know it's expensive over there, but just, you know, I go out there and we take the family and we go camping out there at the KOA right there in San Diego and just go to the beach and just we have a blast, man. I love it.
Some of those beaches are really nice there too.
Absolutely.
Honestly.
Yeah, the whole vibe there is cool too. I mean, you just walk around and they got all those beach houses that people just rent out, and there's always a party going on. Usually, you walk by to, you know, hey, you go party out with them people. It's just fun times. And my number 1 place I love is Vegas, man. I just love Vegas. I do. I love going there. That's just that is it. I mean, I just can't help it. Vegas is my town.
Yeah. I got you, man. Hey, that's on my list too. In fact, that's my number 5. all 5.
Yeah.
All the MGM properties. Each one. No, I had Vegas number 5, and then I feel like it almost is like a hot take, but I got Portland number 4. Honestly, like out of every like major city that I've been to, definitely like the best food by far. And I'm a huge foodie. And just the greenery too. It's like so beautiful, like especially like in the suburbs, like right outside of Portland. Number 3, I had DC, just like Tony. Number 2, I wanted to cater to the audience, so I put Miami. Honestly, the first time when I went there, oh my god, it was like, I know this is I'm specifically talking about like South Beach. I remember the first time I went to South Beach, like you hear like stories and stuff. But like, I can't remember what Eric Swope exactly said, but he said it's like Vegas mixed with like South America mixed like,
oh yeah, I remember that,
on the beach or something. And I was like, that like perfectly described it. It's like no other place. And then just like, even just like going around like the campus and area, it's just so beautiful. Honestly, it's just the only downside is the fucking weather when it's hot as shit.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, as someone is like just growing up as like a Miami fan, finally going to Miami, like it was honestly awesome. It was like one of my favorite trips, even though we got our ass kicked. But my number 1, and I feel like it's almost like a cop out almost, because I'm gonna say New York City. Honestly, I just love the I love the whole vibe of like, never falling asleep. The city never falls asleep. The food is amazing there too. I'm a big pizza guy, especially the New York style. So it's my favorite spot, man. And the basketball culture too that surrounds New York City is like no other. It's really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never been there, so I couldn't put it down.
Yeah. Well, and there are some other cities that I was thinking of too. I really like, in fact, Sedona is nice too in Arizona.
Yeah, it is.
And then I was thinking there was a few cities in Colorado we went to, but we didn't really stay there. We kind of just drove through, and then we camped at this site. I can't remember. I think it was called Panone Flats, where there's like the sand dunes and the mountains meet. So you're on a sand dune, you're looking at the mountains. It's crazy. But yeah, so a lot of great places.
I had Denver and New York in my outside looking in, I guess.
Yeah,
I got you.
I went to Denver when during like COVID, and oh my, like the heart of it, and it was complete, like so dead. There was no one on the streets.
Right.
I'd never seen anything like that. It was insane.
Yeah.
I definitely want to go back now, that things have like normalized a bit. But
Have you guys ever been to Savannah,
No.
Georgia?
When I was a kid, like there are a couple places like Vegas. I haven't been back since I've been an adult. I went when I was like 15, so I didn't get to. I didn't get the full Vegas experience. And Savannah is also one of those that we went. We used to go, like my parents used to take us on a lot of road trips, and Savannah was like always our stopping point.
Right.
So I don't think I've ever explored Savannah. It's just just as a stopping point.
Yeah, that was my outside looking in. That's like number 6 for me. I love Savannah too. Well, we had a couple people post online too, because I posted this, of course, like I do every week. Hebrew Hammer said his number 1 is Boston, number 2 is Charleston, number 3 is Seattle.
Can't wait to go to Boston.
Number 4 is Sitka, Alaska, and his number 5 is Boone, North Carolina.
Yeah, Boone, North Carolina. Got it here. App State.
Right, I know, right? No shit.
App State kid.
And Jay Sarden, we all know that man. He likes St. Augustine, Salem, Mass, Key West, Boston, and Seattle.
I heard St. Augustine's nice.
It is.
It is. St. Augustine is legit. It's nice.
It is legit. Yeah. If you ever get a chance to go out there, Matt, you need to go for real.
Okay.
And Canes, what is it? Colton Metzinger. He put his number 1 is Chicago, number 2 is Breckenridge, Colorado, number 3 is Charleston, South Carolina, 4 is Boston, 5 is San Luis Obispo, California.
I know. I was surprised when I saw that. I was a little shocked at that one.
Nice.
But he snuck a little Cali city in there.
A lot of Charleston love, huh?
Yeah,
for real. Did you guys see too? By the way, since we're talking about like cities and stuff, in the chat, they posted the what's that Twitter account? Big Game Boomer, whatever his name is.
Yeah,
the dude that posts all the ridiculous lists.
Yeah,
Mexican food one.
Yeah, he posted a list. So corresponding to all the teams, right? All the major teams. So like Miami, USC, UCLA, West Virginia. He posted a Mexican restaurant associated with that, like the best one, right? Reviewed. And some of the ones on there, man, I was just like, dude, there was one for Tennessee. It was called like Soccer Taco or something. And I'm like,
about to bring it up right quick.
Yeah,
I'm going to a place called Soccer Taco, bro. I'm sorry.
It's like, come on. And then let's look at Notre Dame's here. We got to put Notre Dame on blast.
Hold on, let me fix my little thing here real quick. There we go.
Okay. Yeah. Look at this. Notre Dame. Chipotle.
Right?
Bro.
I mean, come on. That's not even real Mexican, bro.
Dude, I love Chipotle.
That's good.
I love
Chipotle.
Come on.
But it is not Mexican food.
Come on.
I guess in
Chipotle's
South
Mexican
Bend,
food?
Indiana, it is.
Yeah. It's South Bend for sure.
Yeah. No, for sure. But like, oh my God. And then it just got me thinking, like, what states do you think have the worst Mexican food?
Oh, that's a good question.
Because to me, I'm like, can we bring that back up just in case? Like, just so I can think of ideas as like I'm looking at the list and think of states. To me, it's like I'm thinking West Virginia, right?
Yeah.
That has to be one. I can't imagine any Latino people living
I would say Indiana, Iowa State is pretty bad too.
in the Dakotas.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Dakotas,
For
The
sure.
Dakotas, man.
Like,
yeah.
anywhere that has like kind of a big city, like some big cities, like I'm sure Tennessee, like there's some areas, they maybe
Yeah.
have a couple spots. I mean, Soccer Taco doesn't sound like one of them.
No.
But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know about some of these, like Kansas. I don't know. Is there like, I don't even know if there's Mexican people in Kansas, bro.
I'm
No.
sure there is, but I
Yeah.
mean, come on. I mean,
Have you been
really?
to any of those two by UCLA or USC?
Yeah, so I have actually. I've been to the which one is it? The one for UCLA, Pinches
Pinches
Tacos. Yeah, it was. I mean, there's like because
They're
that
tacos,
area. My sister used to live in that area, so I've been to a few Mexican spots there, and there's definitely like better.
Yeah.
So,
I got you.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
like
USC
the one
one
they
I had
put-
never had.
The one they put from Miami, Taco Rico. It's basically a Chipotle knockoff. It's not a real like.
Oh, really?
It's not a restaurant. It's
But that's the thing too. Like I noticed, like, are they just doing ones that are like right next to the school?
they might be. They might
Because
be.
those two are next to the school for UCLA and USC.
I don't know
So-
about that Casa Reynoso. I have to go check that out and see.
I like the Mas Tacos por favor under Vanderbilt.
Colorado's got illegal Pete's, right?
Oh my god, dude! I had the worst Mexican food in my life in Colorado.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like scared I was gonna get food poisoning, so I asked them they had a vegetarian burrito.
Oh, shit.
Bro, I bit into this burrito and it was literally all steamed veggies.
Yeah, bro. Throw them on the grill
That's
at least.
nasty. Right?
Oh my god.
Jeez.
But yeah, it was. Oh man. Anyways,
Anyways, let's get into
should we
some
dive
Canes
into some
talk.
Canes and talk about the tweet that was heard around the world?
The tweet heard around the world, right?
Yeah,
Let's do
for
it.
real.
So go ahead.
So you put that tweet out, Caniacs.
Mm-hmm.
The worst losses the last 4 years. I think Tony, you put together a list, right? The top 5. I did too.
Right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna run through mine real quick, just because I have it up already. So for 5, I kind of cheated. I did the MSU loss just because I was there.
Yeah.
And then is that LSU? That was 4 years ago, right? That was
I think that was the beginning of 19, wasn't it?
the beginning of 19.
okay.
No.
so what?
That was 18. Beginning of 19 was Florida.
Oh, that's
Okay.
right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
That one I was at too. So the only 2 I went to.
You ain't allowed to go
Yeah.
no more.
Yeah, for real. And then I mean, I think the rest of them are kind of similar for everyone. Maybe there's like 1 or 2 different, but I had the Duke loss. I think it was in 2019. I can't remember. Just awful. And then the Georgia
Yeah,
Tech
that was
one.
the rain game at home in Hard Rock.
Yeah.
I have that
And
one.
then
That was in 20. That was 2018. I
That was
have that one written down
2018.
too.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the Georgia
You
Tech
don't just
one.
lose to Duke at home. You can't lose to Duke
No.
at home. It's
Bro.
Oh
ever.
my god.
Ever.
Especially in the rain, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
ever.
come on.
That's the game that made Daniel Jones an NFL quarterback. We've done that twice.
Look at
We did it to
Oh
Mitch
my
Trubisky
God.
too.
Yep.
So terrible.
Oh my god.
And then Georgia Tech and OT at home. That was when Brevin Jordan didn't he have that catch, and then they said he didn't make it or something.
Yeah.
Can't remember exactly. And that's
That was the
when
fake
was
punt
that
game.
when we had like was that when we had like 1,000 missed tackles too or something? Or am I thinking of a
Probably.
different Georgia Tech? I don't know. We
You-
always had
probably.
them, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And then UNC, I looked it up. They ran like 780 yards on us. That's who I have at number 2. 780 yards is half a mile, so they literally ran half a mile against us, almost. And then number 1, I have FIU. I mean, it's FIU.
Right.
Boy.
On sacred
Yeah.
ground too. That was the worst part.
That was
That was the
awful.
worst part.
That
Yeah.
was so awful. I remember watching that at a B Dubs, with my now fiance, and I just looked at her and I was just like, "What are we gonna do?" And she was like, "It's not that big of a deal." And I was like, "No, you don't fucking understand."
You don't understand.
I was like, "You don't understand." I was like, "This is like Long Beach State's basketball team losing to a middle school girls basketball team. Like
Yep.
it's."
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, "Oh,
Yeah, she understood that one, huh?
yeah." No, she
Yeah, that
understood
shit should have
for
never
sure.
happened, man. Should have never happened.
No. But anyways, Tony, let's go through your list of
All right.
games we don't want to
got-
remember.
Number 5, November 3rd, 2018. Duke, 20-12 loss. Daniel Jones, 20 completions for 110 yards in the rain.
NFL stat
Terrible.
line.
And it's career
Right?
NFL stat line.
Oh my god.
I wanted to put the Mitchell Trubisky game in there too, but that was a little far back. It was 2016. Mitchell Trubisky that game went 33 of 40.
Oh my god. I forgot it was
really?
that bad.
Yeah.
Was it for like 200 yards or something?
It was
or-
230 yards.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
It was
Jesus.
230 yards.
That's
Telling you,
some
we
bullshit.
made Mitchell Trubisky into a first rounder, man. That one game. You
Mm,
saw
mm,
his
mm.
like draft prep. It was all that one game. All right.
Mm-mm-mm.
Number 4. October 19th, 2019. Georgia Tech in overtime. That was the infamous fake punt. DJ Ivy. Georgia Tech was 1-5 going to that game. 1-5.
Yep.
I was in Orlando.
Oh man.
I was in Epcot at
Oh,
the
it was even-
Food and Wine Festival. So I
Oh.
mean, it helped a little bit, but
Yeah. Drown.
horrible.
Right.
Number 3, UNC 2020, 778 total yards, 62-26 loss.
Half a mile.
Number 2, I saw this one a lot also. Louisiana Tech.
Oh, I
That-
forgot
that
about
man-
that.
Can you
one.
believe,
Bro,
we
that
got
was-
fucking shut out in a
bro,
bowl game?
Bro, that's up here.
We
for
got
me.
shut out in a bowl game.
That
We
was
lost
bad.
14-0 in a bowl game. In a bowl
Against
game.
Louisiana Tech.
Against
too. I
Louisiana
mean,
Tech. And number 1, let me set the stage. Okay? My wife gets me the tickets.
Do you want some dramatic
There's-
music?
There's one caveat. You got to sit with my people.
Wait, you were fucking there?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was there.
Oh my god.
I was there. Okay? My wife works at FIU. My wife is a double alum from FIU. My wife got me nice suite tickets in an FIU suite. So you gotta be on your best behavior. So I'll be on my best behavior. You got no problem with me. Guess who wasn't on her best behavior? And who weren't on
She?
their best
Her?
behavior? All of them.
Yeah.
All of
yeah.
them. Her friend has a picture of me with a jacket thrown over my head, just like this. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't drive home. I was so distraught. I told her,
That
babe,
was
you gotta
bad.
drive. I can't do it. I can't. It haunts me
That
to
was
this
horrible,
day.
bro.
Yeah, no, it's horrible. Should never happen.
Worst thing ever.
Yeah, should never happen. Should never,
Nope,
ever.
never.
Worst loss in the school's program, in the school history.
Can we sue Manny Diaz for damages?
Right?
There's
Man.
no sugarcoating it, man. That loss like that should never have happened. And FIU wasn't any good. Like they weren't. It wasn't a UAB. It wasn't one of these like
No.
middling, these middling G5 schools like App State or something. No, this was.
Do you remember what their
FIU.
record was that year?
Yes, 1-11. You know how many games they've won since then? One.
Oh, just
No,
one?
one. Yeah, they beat Long Island University.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Oh,
that's
they
right.
got some ballers out there though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Long Island University. Yeah.
We were their only win that whole fucking season.
Yes. And then the season. Yeah.
Oh
I'm
my
done.
god.
I can't talk about it anymore.
That's the worst loss in school history.
Oh,
I don't even
100%.
care.
Yeah, I mean, I would go through reading all these. I mean, we had 20,128.
Just give it.
people.
I really don't want to hear each game again. Can we just give a synopsis? Like it's
This is-
FIU, right?
Yes, right.
Number
Some people
one.
put in the FSU game for 2021. They really hated that.
That was a blessing in disguise.
Oh, and UNC, the most heartbroken Tony has ever been. Yeah, I think we were all the most heartbroken that day
Oh,
for
man.
real. But I mean,
That's
yeah,
my
some
buddy
people
Carlos. He
put,
knows. He knows what's up.
The UNC game where they ran all over us was a big one. But like Scoop on the U, he put the UNC video game. They called it a video game. Oh, Michigan State's on here, and then the 4th and 14 from But it's pretty much all the same.
Dude, and then the worst part was when one of those, or I think both of them, got drafted next year.
Yeah, the
running backs, they fucking
Yeah.
just showed that entire game.
No, they
like literally, it was all just Miami.
That was their draft film.
Yeah. That's all they had to do.
That was their draft film.
Jeez.
Yep.
Man.
That was rough, man.
That.
It's been a rough 4 years, boys.
Yes, it has. It's been really rough.
It's been a rough.
But hey, on the bright side, man, there's a lot of shit going down.
Yeah, man. Another recruit, a thumper, linebacker, position of need, man. That our boy Lance Roffers tells me he's boy's pretty good. He's a legit SEC linebacker.
Raul Papo Aguirre.
Yeah.
Then man, we're trending for Malik Bryant too. Another guy. I think it's a kid that Florida wants as well, right?
Yeah. He's one of those Central Florida kids.
I think some people are saying that Florida is probably the highest on his list, but I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Crystal balls, man. And I think we're ranked like 8th, right? In recruiting right now.
7th.
I think so.
Class ranking.
7th in the composite. Yeah. After
7 in
Aguirre.
composite.
Yeah. But we've got a couple coming up. The 2 safeties, Jaden Bonsu and Jonel Aguero. I think they're
another
next
O-line
week,
too.
if I'm not mistaken. Malik Bryant's also next week, so could be a big couple weeks coming up. And we got that the big Finnish guy.
Yeah, the big O-line guy. What the hell's his name?
Man, Alanin, right? Alanin, the big Finnish guy, and and Samson Okunlola, another 5-star tackle that we're targeting. Hey man, Mario, if he swings and misses, Mario's playing with the big boys, man. Like he's not afraid. He's not afraid to go up against the Sabins and the Kirby Smarts and the Ryan Days of the world. These are guys that the Manny Diaz coaching staff wouldn't have even attempted to, or
if they would have attempted to, they would have just used us as a stepping stone to get to Alabama or Georgia.
Correct.
Yeah.
And now we don't have to worry about that anymore. Thank God.
Correct. I do want to see a little more action on the offensive side of the ball. Maybe a couple more wide receivers.
Yeah, that would be nice.
But other than that, man, you really can't complain. You can't.
Absolutely not.
Let me tell you what I'm looking forward to, though, man. That mock-up that came out from John Ruiz and family for the new stadium.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Let me bring that up.
Let me tell you where you can bring that shit up. Let's go.
Here we go. John Ruiz. Let me see if I can find it.
I got some ideas.
I think it was Johnny. It was his son who's the
Oh yeah, it was Johnny who posted it. It was Johnny Ruiz. I got some ideas that I want to run by. That might be a little ludicrous, but
here it is. Here's he is. Let me see. Where's that tweet at? Here we go. We're gonna pull it up. Let me hold on. Brand. Remove this. Click. And do this. Click.
Okay. So I think it said it holds 65K people, right? That was what was said. This actual stadium. Parking underneath. Obviously all the different fields. I'm guessing. I think the plan is a couple of the high schools are going to have their games here as well, right? Like not on the actual stadium, but like those fields up north, right?
Yeah. I mean, if you see the old rendition where it says North Lake, that's the area just to the left of that. That's the existing football stadium. That's where I thought they were going to put it. But apparently they're not going to use. They're not even going to use the footprint of the old football stadium. So they're just going to build a whole new thing.
I want to see real talk. I want to see some water features. How sick would it be? You have like a halftime water feature show or something. I don't know how the view would be from. What
You're
I'm just
getting
throwing out,
control.
dude.
You said
Okay,
we're gonna get ludicrous. Let's do
all
it.
right, all right.
Yeah,
You want me to-
that's
okay.
let's do it.
This is my idea. You guys are gonna fucking hate me. All right, you see that East Lake? Either water feature, halftime water show, whatever you think, post game water show, fireworks. Let's do it all. I'm
You still
thinking
got Vegas
maybe,
on the mind, bro.
dude. I'm thinking
like a
I'm
Bellagio
thinking
show out
maybe-
there.
Right?
I'm
Yeah,
thinking,
exactly.
I'm thinking maybe you put a wave pool, right there,
Right.
sandy beach. You gate it off, so you know you want to go take a break, go in the wave pool, you go do it. Maybe a lazy river. I don't know.
My God.
Call me
bro.
crazy.
Oh, you're
Um,
crazy.
I'm really finding inspiration from where the Marlins play. I love the aquariums like on the side and stuff. I want something like that. I want extravagant. Okay. I want crazy ideas. We talked about this before. I want simulated hurricanes after we score. That's what
Yeah,
I
that'd
want.
be cool.
Yeah, that would be
I'm
insane.
telling you, our buddy Ryan and I had those great ideas for the intro videos that now it's all over the internet. The hurricane warnings and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Look, man, right now, logistically speaking, this site, Tropical Park, it's gonna be a headache unless they some of the plans are expansion of park entrances, because there's right now off the top of my head, I think there's 3 main entrances to the park. So there's 2 on to the north on Bird Road, and there's one on Southwest 56th Street to the south. In terms of ease of getting there, as you can see, it's right on a major expressway. So
Mhm.
location wise, it's a great spot. But man, I don't know.
Okay, let me take you to my next idea. I have an idea.
All right, let's go.
This is an actual idea, and I think it would work. You talked about underground parking. I like the idea. I think you have to have multiple underground lots. You know, different corners. If you can point it out, like different corners of
Right,
this
but-
diagram.
The problem with that is
But- How do people get to the stadium? I'll tell you.
okay. Let me hear.
Monorail. We were gonna put a monorail here. I think that it would work perfectly. You know, everyone hates walking back to their cars. Why would you do that? We're Miami. Get the monorail going. You can even put a turnover
the
chain on the
monorail
monorail.
Oh, got it.
That's it. You lost me in the turnover chain.
I know when you
Aw.
said that. It was all good until that.
It was the
Oh, it was
monorail
the
was a great
turnover
idea
chain?
until you brought the turnover
Okay.
chain, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just saying, man.
I got you.
Monorail.
It's
Big
gonna
money.
be it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a fight for the Ruiz family, because at the end of the day, it's a county park, you know. So it's a lot of public land that they want to take away,
Yeah.
and by the looks of it, they're gonna take a lot of it away because those structures to the north, obviously, they're not there right now. I don't know
Right.
exactly what they are,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, it's gonna be a fight. It's gonna be a battle.
Yeah, it just looks like they're taking
No.
a bunch of this stuff and just moving it out of the way, adding it
Correct.
here,
Yeah, it
another
looks like they
football
moved
field. They got another
the
football field
football
here and
fields.
stuff.
Those 4 baseball fields are moving, I guess, to the northeast, right?
They are doing
Northeast
big
of-
things, bro.
east of the park.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it'll be God willing. They've got the plans in place, and
Mhm.
infrastructurally they make some improvements to the park, make it easier to get in and out.
Yeah.
That would be really my only concern would be that,
Gotcha.
because getting in and out of that park is kind of a pain.
I do like the
Yeah.
fact that they have the U shape like the old
Yeah,
Orange
for
Bowl
sure.
used to be.
No, the stadium itself looks beautiful. Like the
yeah, I do
actual
like that. I do like that a lot.
yeah.
I do have another idea.
Oh shit, here we go.
This one's actual. One of my favorite things about going to a UCLA basketball game is, well, there's 2 things. You see the tradition and everything, which I think going to do a good job of that. Display everything from the past
Mhm.
and whatnot. But the other thing is they have local food trucks that just pull up to the outside portion, and it's like gated off, and you can just get food and stuff. I thought that would be really cool. I don't know if that's, obviously they want people to buy food at the stadium or whatnot,
Yeah.
but I think that would be something really cool. And then just like, I mean, Hard Rock is cool and stuff. I thought the food was pretty decent at Hard Rock for
it is.
a stadium. Way better than SoFi. Oh my God, the SoFi food is terrible. But I don't know, man. Maybe having some Cuban food. I don't really know if they already do at Hard Rock. Tony, I don't know.
I think maybe in the club level they might.
Oh, but not for the peasants.
Not for the
I don't think for
peasants,
the
yeah.
peasants they have.
Okay. Damn.
And then if you
Peasants
see,
like
if
us
you
don't
see
get
the all these
Right.
warehouse structures to the east of the Palmetto Expressway, those are
Oh,
a lot
that's
of those structures. Yeah, a lot of those structures are a lot of our local breweries are located there.
Oh,
There's at least
shit,
okay. There's at least 2 breweries, and I know there's a meadery there too.
So I know who's supporting this.
Oh yeah, absolutely. If they can strike some sort of deal to bring that shit over, that'd be nice too.
Yeah.
Support local. Support the local scene.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
One of the more famous ones is right there in that area too. It's called Lincoln's Beard. It's pretty good. They got, like you said, they got food trucks in the back, and it's a good spot.
Yeah. Yo, what if they real talk? I know I was talking. I love the idea of the
$20, probably more than that.
20,
Parky, no
more like
blocky.
100, bro. What you talking about?
Parky, no blocky. I love that shit. That's
Shit.
funny.
Oh man, what if they had a ferry that went across the East Lake to take you to like the front?
Oh Jesus, man! You and your ferries and monorails. You just don't want to walk anywhere, do you?
I just want. Hell no, I don't. Would you want to walk in that heat? Fuck
Want
no.
to or need to? Two different
Yeah.
things.
Well, you
For
just
sure.
said I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to. I
I
mean,
got you.
John Ruiz, man, he can make anything.
Well,
happen.
it looks
I
like they
believe in him.
actually shrunk it down because it doesn't look like it's
Yeah.
as big as it once was. Same thing with the fishing lake. Looks like they shrunk it down. But
I like the
these little
shape.
structures here, I think this might be some kind of maybe a walking. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, I don't know what that is. I
Sure.
don't know. I was looking at that. I'm not sure what that is.
It might just be some sort of like overhang. I know SoFi kind of has a similar look, and I know John Ruiz was actually talking to the team
builders
that like
or the
the
architects or whatever?
builders of SoFi. So, and they did a really good job. So
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, I mean, if it can
Yeah,
happen,
I think it's still early, but
yeah,
it's
too
still
early for the
early.
monorail or
Yeah, for sure. The monorail. That'll be
Too early for the monorail.
when
damn
John
it,
Ruiz
man.
starts asking us for ideas, we'll make sure to pitch that to the
Absolutely, we'll just have
the-
to have his
the
ass on and
stadium
talk about
committee.
it some more.
we
Yeah.
should have him on, and I can bring up all these ideas.
Yeah. We should. Let's get on that.
Exit.
Let's get on that.
Yeah.
Let's get John on, and Maddie can just bombard him with his ideas on.
That's
the
what we'll
stadium.
do. We'll see
Dude,
what we
John
have.
Ferries and
follows me.
monorails.
He follows me on Twitter, so he
He
obviously likes
follows.
some of
He
my
follows us
ideas.
on Twitter too.
Yeah.
Well, he followed me
The
first,
show.
so
Absolutely, because you're the man.
I don't know about that, but
I think his son was the one that follows me.
I'm game
Johnny
for the
Ruiz.
stadium being there, but traffic will be insane.
here's the thing, though: traffic's always Dodger Stadium has one exit and one entrance.
Oof,
Like
Jesus.
you go out the same way you come in for all those thousands and thousands of people. But they find ways to make the traffic
flow.
better. They have
Yeah.
like a Dodger Expressway that's free. That you just go up, take the bus. They have their own dedicated lane and stuff. So there's things you can do.
They'll have
there's
to
monorails
they'll have to
that can
work,
be
They'll have
built,
to work
there's-
out. Yeah, they'll have to work out some sort of easy on off of that expressway that's there. That's
Yeah.
the only way it's gonna work.
Oh,
You
for
have
sure.
people feed off into the Bird Road and Bird Road to the north, Miller Drive to the south. And then if you need to go on the expressway, there's got to be an in and out of the expressway in the actual park. That's the only way it's going to work. It's the only way.
Could you imagine like a Thursday night game? That would be so awful.
No, awful. And the Palmetto is famous for its horrendous traffic. So,
anywhere you go, though, man, pretty much any stadium you go and visit, it's just always traffic, man. It's just
that's true. That's true.
Some stadiums, like I know out here in the Cardinal Stadium, when they have like they built another like a expressway near it. It's like a roundabout like they have all over, like Atlanta. They got like 4 or 5 of those expressways all the way around, but they pretty much block off all but one lane of traffic just to shuffle everybody out, man. They get them out pretty quick.
Yeah.
But it's still bad. I don't go nowhere near it, that area, of course, but still.
Yeah.
So you just have to give a lower, cheaper beer prices and everybody be happy.
Yep.
Oh, for sure, man.
It's the closest thing they're ever going to get to an on-campus stadium, honestly.
True.
Oh, for sure.
So it's down the street from the stadium, from the campus. I'm sorry. It's a 10, 15-minute drive at most. So if that's what they're looking for, that's the spot to do it, honestly.
Yeah, they'll do it there. And they can
But
shuttle
logistically, they've got a lot of shit to figure out.
And it looks like they're on the right track. It looks like they're really pushing it. So
for sure.
How long is the deal with Hard Rock for? They have like another it's like 7 years, right, or something like that.
I don't know. It was 10 total, but that was like what, in 16?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So they still
16,
got like
17,
4 or
something
5.
like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Unless they just pay that off, but you never know what they're gonna do.
Well, if they get that Big Ten money, they do whatever the fuck they want.
Well, John Ruiz is gonna make it
You're right
rain,
about
dude.
that. Yeah.
Get that Big Ten money, and buy off anybody.
You're right about that.
Buy off the ACC, buy off Hard Rock Stadium.
Fuck the ACC.
Yeah, bro, fucking ACC.
Honestly.
So let's just say that the Canes are gonna go to the Big Ten. Would you give a shit if we ever won an ACC title?
No,
I wouldn't either.
I wouldn't
give a shit if we ever won an ACC title, to be honest.
Because what does it matter anymore?
Only Georgia Tech fans worry about ACC titles.
Sorry,
They're worried about national championships.
Right. I had to bust his ass real quick. I'm sorry.
Shout out to that Georgia Tech fan.
You're gonna so what? You have an ACC titles. You were there since 1915, and you only have 3. So shut the hell up.
Just get real.
Christmas. Yeah,
nobody gives a shit about an ACC title, bro.
No,
they just found out about modern football, dude. No more.
It's true.
No fucking
the spread offense just hit Atlanta like 3 years ago.
Right. Oh my god, that's funny.
And
then they had that's something that always puzzled me. Then they had that string of those legit first round wide receivers they would produce, like Calvin Johnson and Demaryius Thomas. Like,
right?
What the fuck, man? Like, how does Calvin Johnson come from a school like Georgia Tech?
I don't know, man. Bagman.
I always forget that he went to Georgia Tech, and it's so weird.
He did.
Georgia Tech, yes, he did. I remember a few games where he single-handedly took us apart. Because who's going to defend that guy? Nobody.
Yeah, it was hard to.
Nobody.
Megatron.
What a talent that guy was, man. A smart dude. He retired from the NFL at 29 years old.
Retired early, got paid, retired early, started a couple businesses, still making bank.
Oh, for sure.
Gotta love it.
Well, boys.
Yep.
Should we get into the Reddit topic of the week?
Let's do it.
Let's get into the random topic of the week. But as you're doing your little thing, I would like to say that July 29th, for all you recruiting gurus, mark it on your calendar. We will have leads from the OBB recruiting pod, and we will have Roman Kane, the legend. What do you call him? The OBB legend editor, I guess, editor in charge, or the main man who's going to be running all that shit. They will be on live on our show to take your calls, questions. So be sure to be ready for that, because there's a lot of stuff that we know from behind the scenes that we can't talk about right now, but maybe you guys can ask the right questions. Maybe they'll let you know.
This class may look way different come July 29th.
So. Absolutely. All right,
All
so
right,
what we
boys,
got
you
for
ready for
random
this?
Reddit reads, baby? What we got?
it's a pretty good one, I think. Steve Irwin has you pinned down in a headlock. What cool facts does he tell the audience about you and your habitat?
Oh shit. Okay. Damn, that's you go first, Maddie. You picked it.
Well, I didn't know it was gonna be this.
Cool facts about me and my habitat. I don't know, man. That's
He'd probably be like, what does he say? Crikey.
crikey.
Crikey. Fun fact: this creature can eat a whole bag of Totino's pizza rolls in one sitting,
Yeah.
and then sits on the toilet for 3 hours at a time.
Oh
That's a
my
good one.
god, that's funny. That is a good one.
That's a
Oh,
good
man,
one.
I
Mine,
don't
mine
really
would
know.
probably have to do with some late night eating. Like this creature likes to munch on frosted flakes only at night. Doesn't eat them in the morning, only at night or some
Just has
stupid
his little
shit.
bowl.
Yeah, my little bowl.
Yeah, I mean, just me and my ice cream probably because I pretty much have ice cream every freaking day, every
I
night.
like how we all went to
I love it.
food. That
You're
was
right.
like
I
the
mean-
fucking immediate thing.
I mean, because that's
What do you
pretty
want?
much
Like
all I
half,
do
like
and
90% of the
consistent.
time I'm home, I'm in my underwear. You know, so
Right? Yeah.
something like
Yeah,
that too.
That's why I don't stand up during live shows.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh
Exactly.
god.
Oh, that's too funny. That was a good
Man.
one, though. That was pretty funny.
That was
Yeah.
a random one, man.
That was
honestly.
a random. That's
And
why
I-
it's called
you can
Random Reddit Topics.
I know, and I didn't even read like any of these. So when I read that, I was like, "Wait," I was like, "What?"
That's a good one. That was funny as shit. I like
Yeah,
it.
that was good.
God.
That was good.
But- Oh,
Boys,
man,
any
boys.
big plans this weekend or anything?
Not for me. Just tomorrow's my mom's birthday, so just
There you go.
Oh, happy birthday,
go to her
Mom.
house, hang out, chill. Nothing crazy.
Mama V.
Mama V.
There
yeah.
we go.
62.
Oh damn.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
Yeah, nothing for me.
I'm,
Nothing special. I got one more week off, and then next Monday I go start my orientation and my training on Tuesday. So
Nice.
I really ain't got shit to do the whole week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just
What about
playing
you,
ball
Matt?
tomorrow. That's about it. I don't think I have anything else. I think we're gonna go try another because we're trying to find like a taco guy that we want to have at the wedding. So we're just trying a few different places. We try to well, we had already had it, but we got her dad to try this birria one like last weekend, and he was sold on it. So I mean, we're probably gonna end up going with that one unless we like this one better.
Right.
But yeah, man. So we got real Mexican food here, not like fucking Notre Dame.
Bro, I'm telling you, like
Get the
Chipotle.
when that came
Dude, they're
up, and I was
honestly
like, Arizona's not on that
their-
list because I
their
mean,
Chip-
there's so
their-
many good shit around here. I
their
don't even eat
Chipotle probably sucks too. The rice is probably all hard and like crusty and fucking shit.
Oh my
all
They
god!
don't
bottom
even
of the barrel.
season the chicken. It's just like grilled
Right?
with nothing.
Yeah. Salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper, exactly. But man, there's so many around here. I mean, food trucks. There's Macayos. There's Filiberto's. There's just so many Mexican food places around here that I never eat like the same kind of Mexican like every week. You know, I have my favorite
Yeah.
spots like Macayos. That place, them shredded beef tacos is just man. But yeah,
Dude,
I love it.
I drive
Love
down Huntington Beach and there's like every 2-3 blocks there's a pop-up
Yeah.
like taco spot that they
Oh,
just have
dude,
the
they just-
pastor
right.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they just right on the side of the road. They just pull over, pop up a tent. They got a little
Yeah.
grill on a
Couple
car. And they're
tables and
just cooking
chairs.
shit.
And that's it.
Yeah, just popping shit up everywhere. They're all over the place around here. I love it.
yeah. No, I mean
That's why I look like this because all my Mexican food.
absolutely.
But anyways, I forgot one thing. Yep, thanks Tony for the reminder. Our sponsors got to pay some bills.
Pay some
So everybody
bills.
needs to go ahead and download the SeatGeek app. Tony, didn't you? No, somebody said they just did the SeatGeek app like last week or something like
I
that.
think it was Loans or Mike.
I think it was
one
Mike.
of those guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Download the SeatGeek app And I mean, because they do have a 0 to 10 rating, so you know you're not going to get screwed over on anything. So you know you're getting the best price, the best seats, the whole 9 yards. Matter of fact, I'm looking at. We need to talk also because I looked on there the other day about the tickets for Florida State. So there's some sections that I want to talk to you all about, so we can get all that.
Oh.
And then and then just buy. I mean, they have all kinds of stuff, man. College, NFL, NHL, basketball, concerts, you know, the whole 9 yards. So while you're doing it, and it doesn't hurt, it's free. Use our code Canes Call In, get $20 off your first ticket purchase, and save you a little money on that first one. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And then we have aboutthefans.com, which we love those guys. Aboutthefans.com. They got all your Canes merch. They got new tumblers, the shorts, the shirts. They're coming out with some new designs.
Coming out with some About the Buckets merch. I don't know if I could mention that, but
why not? It's about the fans, about the Buckets
right.
merch. Plus, the Brick City Boys is going to be going over to that network, so we're going to be having some more fun with those guys. Just go do it. Just use our code CCI15, save you 15% off your entire order. Get your stickers. Just a bunch of stuff. I highly recommend it. I know I have mine. I know you guys have yours, and it's just do it. It doesn't hurt anything.
Supporting good people too. AB's a
supporting
real one.
Great people. Yep. And Jordan and all of them over there. Just supporting good people. And they you know, near and dear to our hearts. Luca to the U. They're always supporting them. They just tweeted out a couple days ago about the sticker to donate some money to ALS research and stuff like that. So, you know, just go ahead and do it. Doesn't hurt.
Absolutely.
Yep. All right, boys.
I'm good.
Let's do it. Make sure you
Let's
like,
do it.
subscribe, leave us a review wherever you get your podcast on every platform: iHeartRadio, Spotify, Spreaker, Apple Podcasts. That being said, have a good night. Thank you, boys.
Go Canes,
It
baby.
was a good one.
Absolutely.
Go Canes.
Go Canes.
Go.